Hey y'all, my name is Ashley and today I am going to be going over my April wish list. I'm also gonna go over what I bought off of my March makeup wish list, and if that sounds interesting to you, then keep on watching. So originally I wanted to do this earlier in the month, but the Sephora sale came up and I did like a Sephora video where I kind of shared a few recommendations, what's on my wish list, what I would buy, what I wouldn't buy kind of video. And so I was like, well, let me space it out a little bit. So today I am doing my April wish list, but I kind of want to go over my March wish list and see what I purchased. I already talked about what I hauled in the month of March, so you kind of have an idea of what's going to be said at the beginning of this video. But my March makeup wish list, I had the Glaminatrix palette on there, the Old Soul. I bought it. I also had the Nomad Aurora Cruise and Coastal Cruise palettes. I bought both of those. So far on that part, I'm not doing so well. But I didn't end up picking up the Adept Sapphire Celine palette or any of the palettes from Gourmand Girls. I also had a Kapari's Sunveil Illuminating Sunscreen, like powdered bronzer, like for the body and face, that had SPF 30 in it. It was like a compact. Didn't pick that up either. So, you know, feel a little good about myself. I also had the Fweeze Dual Color Lip and Liner Stick. I have not picked that up. It is still sitting in my Amazon cart. So, doing pretty good. But I did pick up the Fleur Dragon Fruit and Matcha Milk Body Mist. Now, I ended up picking up the Matcha Milk Body Mist actually pretty recently. I did pick it up during the Sephora sale. And then the last thing was the Vacations Wild Cherry Tinted Lip Gel. I picked that up as well. So now I want to get into what is on my April wish list. I am going to be keeping on my wish list is the Gourmand Girls Bitten palette, but I also went ahead and added the Apparition palette on there. That palette is gorgeous. It has my attention. I honestly just need to be like, okay, here I am. I'm going to buy all these palettes that I want to buy from Gourmand Girls because my Gourmand Girls wish list alone is pretty long. It's 3 palettes now. I've got Bleeding Hearts, Bitten, and Apparition. So maybe they'll magically have a bundle of all 3 and I can save some coin. Probably not. I know they do bundles where it's like 2 different palettes. I haven't looked to see if any of the palettes I want are in a bundle. And if they are, that would probably be the way that I'm going to pick them up because I kind of need to slow my roll on some of my purchases because I did also shop the Sephora sale. The next product on my wish list is the Prada Cream to Powder Soft Blur Blushes. These look beautiful, but also I recently have dipped my toe into the Prada beauty category, and so far I have liked what I have tried, and so it'd be nice to have a color product from Prada opposed to just my foundation and my concealer, which I have both of those on today. I am thoroughly enjoying both of these. This was a favorite for me. This I'm still testing out and seeing if I like it. So far I really do, but because I do like the products that I have tried from Prada, I really want to try these cream to powder blushes. They have a few shades that have piqued my eye. So the shades that have kind of piqued my eye are Soft Mauve. So that's going to be like more of a nude blush. I realized today when I was doing my makeup that I don't have any nude blushes. They're all like really bold and vibrant. And when I do looks like this, I don't think a hot coral blush or a hot pink blush is the vibe. I need something nude. So instead of blush today, I just put bronzer where I'd put blush. So I'm interested in that shade, but I'm also interested in their pinky coral shade, and that is the shade Peach. It is a coral shade. I like coral shades for the summer because I do like that sunburnt look. And then I'm also interested in their deep shade, which is going to be Rich Berry. I do like those plum purpley blushes. I love them. I love that look where I can make myself look kind of dead, and those type of blushes kind of help with that vibe, but they're also really nice for the fall, which I know it's too early to be thinking about the fall, but when I'm doing a full vampy look, I like a vampy blush, and that is the blush I go for, even if it's spring, summer, fall, winter. So I like that shade as well. I'll probably start off by buying one. I'm not going to sit here and just buy 3 Prada blushes right out the gate. I mean, they are kind of pricey. They're $42 each, and I did not pick up any during the Sephora sale because I kind of set myself a limit on the Sephora sale, and I put my needs over my wants first. Now, this next item on my wish list is taking all that I have not to buy it yet, and it is from Melt Cosmetics, and I don't know if I want the entire collection or if I just want some bits and pieces from the collection. So they recently released their Evergreens collection, And in their Evergreens collection, you do get the Melt Stacks, which is 5 different shadows and kind of like a lipstick tube, but it's not like a whole lipstick tube. It's like each individual shade, but it's about the size of a lipstick, maybe a little bit bigger. I would say it's more of like the size of a contour stick like this one, but it's all greens. And I do love my greens, and I do love my Melt products, but I'm also interested in the 2 gel liners that come in this collection. So there's like a metallic green, like an emerald green, and I do have their matte green gel liner that I use often. And then they also have like a dirty green gel liner. So I'm like, oh, I kind of want those. But I will say, like, the lipstick doesn't really excite me and the blush doesn't really excite me, but the blush is a nude blush and I kind of need a nude blush. So I'm just like, oh, maybe I should get the whole collection. The whole collection is $85, which is a really good deal. The stacks itself is $36, and then the 2 liners are $22 each. So I might as well buy the whole collection because it would be cheaper. So another product that is on my wish list that I'm just waiting to come back in stock at this point is from Fleur, and it's their Vanilla Skin Body Oil. I love using Fleur's Vanilla Skin Body Mist as a layering body mist with my other scents. And I feel like a body oil would just kind of enhance that when I layer my fragrances. And I love a good body oil, okay? I love a good body care routine. I'm always getting bitched up by my partner in the nicest way possible. Like, he's not really mean about it, but he does say I have a lot of lotions. And he gets mad because I store some of my lotions in the fridge. And he goes, yeah, I had to move all your lotions around so I can fit the pizza in and stuff like that. But he's not mean about it. Like, he just accepts it, but he will take a moment to joke around about it. But I love all my body care products. I am very focused on like body care, skincare, all of it. So I really want this Fleur body oil, but I am still waiting for it to come back in stock. I was really hoping it'd be in stock during the Sephora sale, and it never came into stock. And I'm just like, I really wanted to save 20% on that. I don't want to pay $45 for it, but I am tempted to pay $45 for it. The next product on my wish list is another blush. I do like blushes. Blushes are like one of my favorite things to buy, and I do tend to buy the same colors over and over. But surprisingly, this like blush quad is not colors that I have quite a few of. So it's actually gonna be something different to add to my collection. They're all kind of on that neutral side like I was talking about earlier with the Prada blush, and it is from Huda Beauty. She recently released like a whole strawberry latte collection, and so there was like the quad. She extended the range of her liquid blushes, which I love those as well. I have 2 of them, and then I purchased another one during the Sephora sale. But this quad is like kind of, you get like your peachy pinks in there and like your deeper nude with a bit of like pink and red undertones in there. I feel like it'd be really perfect for the summer for, again, a sunburnt bronze look. And I do enjoy my products from Huda Beauty. So I haven't tried any of her new powdered quads when it came to her blushes that she launched during the holidays. I'm assuming they were a hit or she wouldn't be extending on this collection or format. But I would like to pick up this blush quad. Now, for an eyeshadow palette on my wish list, and I don't even know what it looks like yet, but it's going to be on my wish list, is going to be from Nomad Cosmetics. The pictures I'm going to be inserting now, it's not a full reveal. This is just what they've revealed on their Instagram, but it is going to be like blue. I think it's going to be Greece. I think the location is going to be Greece for sure. It just gives the vibe that that's their location theme. But I do have a large collection of Nomad palettes. I think there's only 2 or 3 that I don't have, and I'm just kind of waiting for a good sale to just kind of pick up the ones that I've missed along the way. But I do love my Nomad palettes. I love the ones that I recently purchased. The cruise ones, they are so colorful, so bold. They are so perfect for the summer. When I come out with my summer favorites for eyeshadow palettes, they're definitely going to be on that list. At least for a summer vibe, that shimmery palette is absolutely gorgeous and plays well with so many other palettes. So because it's Nomad, it's on my wish list because I have no self-control on Nomad launches. Now, I don't know if it's the packaging that's kind of pulling me in on this product, but I do like my Laneige lip masks. But Laneige is coming out with a Flush Pop Lip Plumper. The packaging on there is just so cute that it kind of pulls me in a little bit more. But I do love a good plumping lip gloss. It is clear, so it's not like super, super exciting. But I like I said, I like Laneige products. I kind of want a new lip plumper. But usually when it comes to lip plumper, the ones that I use constantly are going to be like the MAC squirt sticks or squirt plumping sticks, whatever they're called. I do love those, but they do have a bit of a tint on there. And this is more of like a glossy instead of like a stick. I feel like the MAC is thick. It's a thicker glossy stick to put on your lips. And this just looks like a thinner lip gloss kind of situation. And it just looks cute. Honestly, the packaging alone makes me kind of want to buy it. Thing that I have on my wish list is from Fleur. Fleur is releasing 2 new scents, and they're going to be like they're summer scents, and it's going to be Paradise Nectar and Island Swim. Now, like the notes for Island Swim are salted florals, creamy coconut, and lime. That sounds great. I love the summer fragrances. I also have a pretty sizable collection of Fleur mists. I do love their products. So, and then the last one is Paradise Nectar, and it has papaya nectar, apricot, honeyed amber, mandarin, and pink pepper. Both of those sound lovely, and I will buy a fragrance without even smelling it first. I will take the risk. So as soon as both of these come available, I will be picking them up. Rather, it will be from Fleur or from Sephora. It depends if I can get one in a duo, and they're both minis, because I do not buy full sizes. I buy the mini sizes. I know with the matcha milk, it was hard for me to find it in a mini size, like in stores at Sephora, and I had to order it online. This might be a similar situation, unless they come out with like a cute little duo with both of them in mini, which fingers crossed. I hope they do, because usually in those bundles, you save a little bit of money. The last thing on my wish list is not something you can buy at Sephora. I don't even know, it's not really beauty related. It is summer related. And it has to do with the fact that I sat last week at lacrosse at my kids' games, and it was just so hot outside, and it's only April. And I was like, oh my gosh, we spend so much time outside in the summer that this is ridiculous. So I'm adding to my wish list the Shark Chill Pill. Now, I do like my Shark LED mask, so I have trust that this product is going to be good as well. But the Shark Chill Pill is like a 3-in-1 cooling device. So you get a fan. You also does like the mist as well, but then it also has like a cooling plate that you attach to it, and you can use it to like cool down the back of your neck. And as somebody who spends a lot of time outside, this is something that I see myself getting a lot of use out of, where I'm putting it in my pool bag, or I've got kids' sports going on. But I specifically want the one in the shade Matcha, because green is my favorite color, and it just looks so handy. Like, I feel like I really, really need this. So don't be surprised if I end up picking one up, because I am on the fence, and it is sitting in my Amazon cart currently, because I don't know if I can go another kids lacrosse game without something to cool me down. But that is on my wish list. It's a pricey item. It's $158. But in my head, I'm thinking, okay, I can use it for sports. I can use it for the pool. I can use it for being outside. It's just so many things I can use it for that I feel like it's going to be worth $150. I know it's a bit of a shorter list for the month of April, but I think it's because I just did like my Sephora shopping, and not that I'm burnt out on products. I am not burnt out on products. I'm not burnt out on shopping, but I'm also trying to be a little bit more conservative when it comes to my shopping habits, because trust me, a girl can shop, but I don't want to buy things that I don't necessarily need, and I don't need to overspend in categories like blush, for example. I don't need to overspend and keep buying all these blushes and then have an absurdly large blush collection. So I don't know. But if there's any items that are on your wish list, go ahead and share them below. And if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. And I will update you at the end of April with what I purchased. So until next time, bye y'all.